Wonderful. So good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good day, all of my lovely, lovely friends. Thank you very much for joining me. You are listening, you are watching, you are tuning in. I'm live with you here on the Ask One Radio, even our Psychic Radio and Moonstruck TV. And whether you can see me or not, I'm doing my best to see you, all of you out there. So thank you very much for joining me. Now, I am your host, Zsuzsanna Hörcsög, and I'm coming to you live from the UK, where it is getting springy, I must say, and we have spotted some lovely snowdrops, and then it's just absolutely beautiful to find those beautiful, beautiful creatures coming forward. And you see, it's not just they are coming forward, but then us noticing it, or noticing them. And while I really, you see, I wanted to talk to you about so many things, but then now I started talking about the snowdrops, and I feel that is more relevant because those of you who have listened to some of my conversations back in December, I might have mentioned that when we come to the beginning, when we get to the beginning of the year, 1st of January, then I always say to my friends that now spring is here. And then people would be a little bit funny. So what is she talking about? Spring is a little bit further away, and we could have really cold and misty and drizzly and all those winter months here in the UK. But you see, it really depends on where we are putting our attention to. You know, because even if it is at the beginning of January or now the beginning of February, once you put your attention to spring, then you start finding and noticing signs of spring. And then whether you are doing it out in nature, because it is much easier for us to notice things outside of us, outside in nature or outside in people, or asking questions about people. It is easier for us to notice what is outside. But then the invitation is just feel what is there for you within your heart. So if I put my attention to finding and noticing signs of spring, and of course I found the snowdrops, and I would not be surprised if I found some daffodils coming up very, very soon. So you see, depending on where we put our attention, so subconscious mind is wiring itself. So it is really our own decision where we want to go with things. So similarly, so that is out in nature. But similarly, when we are asking questions about people, especially when it comes to psychic and mediumistic readings, just consider what kind of questions you are asking, whether your question is about the person. For instance, when is my love coming back? Or would I get a call from this or that person? And I always feel, yes, it is an important question for you, but consider what is happening within you. Maybe what is the reason you are asking that kind of question? And when we get to those kind of calls, coaching, reading, coaching sessions, we often find that it is actually, there's a different reason why I'm asking that question, those kind of questions. When is my love coming back? Or when would I get a call from the person? Or all those conversations, because it is really, we just need to step into that energy, how much I want to belong to somebody else, how much I need the other person, how much I need that situation. And then if that situation is not coming to me, then, wow, my world is collapsing. I cannot enjoy my life. And similarly, if I'm noticing, if I'm putting my attention to broken trees and broken branches, the meaning and then the reason is that find going within yourself, and then from within, then you feel your own energy, working with your own energy. Why do I have those questions? Why do I have those concerns? And then clearing that space. And then once the energy flows easily, then when I'm looking out to nature or to my fellow people, other people around me, then my questions might be different or will be different. And the whole conversation is going to be different. So you find spring, you find beauty, and you find love wherever you look. If you put your attention to it, you find it because it is always there. And then it is not that now it is suddenly there, it wasn't there yesterday, but then that energy is always around us. It is just where we put our attention and how we are focusing into that and what we choose as our reality. Now, the current climate, lots of things are happening, and still we are alive and still we are here and we've got our everyday life. So my invitation is acknowledge what is happening, and then the most important thing is to come back to our own selves. And when there is a little upheaval or all various energies out there, the first job what we need to do is always bringing everything back to ourselves and starting our reality or feeling our reality from within. So let me know how you get on with this little exercise this week. You can find me on my Facebook page, Zsuzsanna Medium, on my website, SzuzsannaMedium.com. It's always Zsuzsanna, 9 letters. It's easy to remember, ZSUZSANNA, and come to my Facebook page as well. So here we go. Today, I was really looking forward to talking to two lovely callers, and I see we got Ginger in Port St. Lucie, if I'm right, Florida is ready. So Ginger, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, Suzanne?
I'm very well. Thank you for calling in. So how can I help you today?
Well, I want to see, my dad's health isn't good right now. Just want to see if that will change. It's a pneumonia. He's in the hospital. And we have an offer on their house. They're supposed to move to Florida with me. And I wanted to see about that.
Okay. So let me just get it right. So if I heard you correctly, your dad is in hospital. You are worried, of course, you are worried
Yes.
about your dad. And then there is something else happening in his house.
We're selling their house. They have an offer. And
Okay.
I just want to make sure that it's the right offer.
Okay. Now, what I feel that there are two things. One of them is when of course we are feeling about our dad emotionally. So that is one reality. And when it comes to thinking about the house and who is going to take the house, then we need to be in our mind. We need to be grounded at the same time. And the invitation for you, and then you are already doing it. You are feeling into that balance, how you can be there for your dad emotionally. Your dad is very, very strong, and I feel that his energy is he is supporting you in the adventure or what you need to do right now. So you need to know energetically, of course, you are there for your dad, but then he is supporting what you are doing. And then I have that sense that acknowledgement that what the decisions you are making is going to be the right decision. Now I'm aware of 2 and 3 weeks, and also 2 and 3 potential people here. So would you understand, first of all, the last 2-3 weeks when the energy started feeling different around the house?
Okay.
Would you understand that, please?
Yes, I do. There hasn't been very many people around the house in the last couple of weeks. Last week and this week, people started coming.
Yes. And it's lovely because the energy is going there. I feel that the house right now might be staying where it is, So I'm not saying it's not getting sold, but right now it needs to stay as it is. How buildings, energies have their own sense. I feel that, and it's not because don't feel that you are being delayed, but there is a reason why the house, and then that conversation might feel a little bit slower for you. Also, what I feel is that every time when you have a visitor, looking around, naturally looking around the property, the house, that make sure that the energy is cleared, so that when the new visitor comes, it is always a new energy. And I feel that the main meaning is not that you sell the property and what is the outcome, but then you facing that reality that the house is here and one day it is not going to be here. And I need to experience that I have attachment to the house and then to the energy, what it represents. But then the house, that attachment will change, and I need to allow it to change. And I need to feel that that is part of my life. Would you understand that? Because I feel that there is a different energy underneath.
Okay, I really don't understand it. My parents are definitely ready to leave it, and I'm ready for them to leave it. So
yes, I feel that,
just to make sure. I'm sorry. I just wanted to make sure that this was the right offer that we have on the table.
I feel that, the offer what you have right now, energetically it feels that if honestly what it feels, if you take it, then you take it. But I feel that it might be, maybe just consider that might be, I'm not saying something better, but slightly different offer on the table, and energetically, the most important thing is whether it's not that you sell the house and that is the offer completed, but then how you are managing the whole procedure, and how you are going through the whole experience, because that is part of it is here and I need to let it go. So feeling into that energy, that how, of course, it is important for you. And, we can talk to buildings. When we want to sell something, when we want to let it go, you tell the building, now, there is somebody who's ready for you to take, So tuning into that energy, because I feel that the actual offer is secondary, whether you sell the house to this person or to the next one, but it feels that there's a different energy what you can also work with. And once you tap into that energy, there is a learning for you, and then it is easier for you to move on afterwards. Yes, you can consider the offer. It feels quite a strong offer. I feel that might be a potential even to ask a little bit more, with the current the person who come to buy your property. I feel that they would be able to offer, or if you can negotiate. That is what I feel for this one. You can negotiate and really tune into whether I accept it, or maybe I am looking into listening to somebody else's offer. The energy says, we don't have to rush. We don't have to rush into it, because you need to remember that is, your choice how you are taking the offer. You make the decision there. Would you understand that, please?
Yes, I understand that.
And then I feel, Ginger, that whether, you are able to talk to your dad, because I feel that even though your dad is there, even if whether you can talk to your dad, or you can just sit with him and he's listening, and then you just say it out loud, and then you talk, because I feel that, sometimes it makes sense to air our thoughts, just saying things out as if we are thinking out loud, as opposed to within myself, I'm trying to understand, But I feel that for you also, what Spirit says that consider, taking a good breath, and then, okay, I am sending the breathe out, the air out, back to Mother Earth. So it is not staying within my body, but I'm allowing the energy to work within my own body, within myself. Would you understand that, please?
Yes, I did. Thank you.
Yeah. So sometimes it is a good breathing, and it goes above your head, and then just brushing in front of you, and then it takes everything out, which is unnecessary, what we carry on. I feel that, the house is going to get to the person where it needs to get. I'm feeling 2 or 3 months going ahead. And then I feel that you get the blessing from both, from the spiritual, your dad. Well, I feel that he really understands your concern, and then he is there energetically. He is there to support you. So that is what I can say, Ginger.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You've been very helpful today.
You are very, very welcome. You also have a grandmother on your mother energy who is giving you, who's sending you lots of hearts, like hearts around you. That is what she's not coming forward with a conversation, but just witnessing what you are going through, your conversations. And
Okay.
what she, that once you are, once it is completed, then you then clearly breathe, and then you will feel that actually it wasn't as challenging and difficult as you might feel it right now. What she's saying, that one step at a time, taking one step at a time, So
Okay.
Ginger, thank you very much for calling in. I'm sending you loads of love
You
and
have a
all
wonderful day.
the good wishes, and it's unfolding itself. Life is about us observing it, unfolding itself, So thank you very much. Thank you. Let me know how you get on with that. It's exciting time in that sense, So here we go. And then also blessing to your dad as well. So let's see. We also have Marie in Hartsgrove, Ohio, USA ready. So Marie, how are you?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. I hope I said your name, pronounce your name clearly, or Marie, or yes, it's Marie. I feel it. Yes, Marie.
Yes, you got it right.
Yeah. Lovely. So how can I help you?
I guess I have a lot of help. I have a lot going on right now. A lot of health issues, a lot of everything going on. I just want to know what's going to happen and how it looks, and and who's around me. How's that?
Okay, lovely. Okay, so let's just go for it. Now, as I'm listening to you, Marie, if you understand last 9 and 10 months, as if I put plates up in the air, like one, and then another one, and then another one, and then the rest of the year, last year, was about how I was balancing with them, and up to a certain point, you thought, wow, I really like this one because I can manage everything, and then that is my life. It gives me that buzz. Would you understand that, please? 9 or 10 months ago.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it was. Yes, you're absolutely right.
It feels like how I'm sitting, I want to roll up my cardigan, your sleeve. I'm folding it up because now I'm ready and it's all there. But I feel that sort of halfway through, you realize that the people who were there to help you and offer you assistance, as if they step back a little bit, and then everything stayed with as if now I have to do everything, Now, would you understand 2 or 3 siblings around you? 2 or 3 siblings, please.
2 or 3 siblings around me?
Yes. People whom you
understand. Yes, I do have a couple siblings. I have 3 siblings around me.
All right.
That are with me alive. I have one that's with me probably in my, that has passed.
Okay. Lovely. Because Spirit is acknowledging those people. We need to bring those people on board. If
I do.
Sort of
do I have to?
Say again?
I said, do I have to?
Yeah, creating team event. We got 2 choices. Things happening. You're asking how I'm getting on, how I'm moving forward. But consider all the things which are up in the air, energetic, that you took because at that point, at that point, you were feeling that now I can do, but it's easier. It's going to be easier if you delegate people, And Spirit gave me the 2, 3 siblings here for, creating a team. So don't feel guilty and don't feel that you need to apologize for delegating people to do things, a couple of plates which are still spinning around, Do you think you can do that?
Like that back a couple of years ago, I felt like I didn't want to ask them for anything, but I needed their help. And now that my dad has passed, it's like I don't need their help anymore, and I don't feel obligated to them. And I feel a lot better now. And that's my sisters that are here with me.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
That's absolutely fine. I get that. So you use that, you invited them as team members before, but then now you feel that you are ready to move on. Okay, that's absolutely beautiful.
Right. Yes.
Spirit was just acknowledging.
I guess I want your permission to move on. That's what I want. I want the permission, I guess, to move on. Do I have to stay here? Because they still contact me, and some of it's a lot of, headaches, and I don't want to deal with it no more.
Yes, you see.
I have no obligation to them. I have no obligation to them anymore.
Yes. It's absolutely fine, because I feel that you know it within yourself, and then you are saying it to yourself. But I feel that those people, even if you have told them, but then they are not hearing, So when Spirit gave me the 2, 3 siblings, I would rather, grab them together, get everybody together I can think of. And then now, okay, so where are we right now? Beginning of February 2021. We had in the past, now that is the next stage in our life,
Okay, all right, gotcha.
Okay, so we need to, because you have 9 or 10 different plates still spinning around your head, and you can have easily 12 plates and 15 plates, because that is your energy. But then, your conversation night is the time that you share it with the others, and then they will get on, because they're able to do that. You can half what you are carrying even as burden, because I need to go for month 5, which is May for me, and I feel that if you really tackle it, if you really hang on to this conversation, things will be sorted out one by one. It might take a little more conversation with some members, because they pretend that they don't understand you, So that is
right.
You need
Exactly.
to be patient, a little bit more patience, and this will be sorted out. What Spirit is also saying that, you need a pen, and actually not just any pen, some really good, strong pen, when it comes to signing things, And I feel that when you sign things in relation to some of the issues, your dad is going to be there. Okay. And what I'm feeling is that he is going to show you when to put the pen down and when not to put the pen down,
Okay, gotcha. So I hear you. Yep.
Yeah, because he wants to have everything, all together. I feel that his sense is, that he sees the whole thing, and that is the important for him. And then I feel that he was a very focused man, in action and working through the structure. And then if somebody is not doing the job, okay, why aren't you not doing? But then you still need to do it, so no excuses. I'm not saying a military man, but somebody who really appreciated structure, but in a joking way, in a loving way as well, And then he is there, and he's seeing 2 or 3 steps ahead for you when it comes to signing the thing. He's not going to let you sign anything what you might feel or what you might think that you need to do, So work with his energy. I feel that you feel his energy around 5 and 7 o'clock in the afternoon, If you see it from the corner of my eye, as if there is like a smoke, like a little, I just need to know a knowledge, His energy is very, very actively around. I'm feeling quite active with this gentleman. Would you understand that he was quite active in his life physically?
Yes, I believe that. Yes, I believe that.
Yeah,
because it was dinner time, and he was always here with dinner, and stuff, and we always, that's where we had our main conversations, our main everything. So, yes.
Yes. Like ahead of his time, and he would know everything. And you could have conversations about anything with him, And then that was really uplifting for him, really felt his love and being alive. I feel that he used every second in his life to be alive, and then also to empower the people to be that way. Somebody who was that person, even with physically, I'm feeling quite strong with him. How he's able to that, that is his energy, that is he is going to help you with the decisions what you need to make, Now, when we get to month 5, about May, that is when it feels easier, So whether you can take a holiday, even physically taking a holiday, but then I need that time to chill out, So if you're able to take 1st, 2nd week of May, because afterwards a different adventure is coming into your life, and then it is for you to personally enjoy. And then the current situation is just in the past, it's like as if I'm hearing it in echoes, and then your dad would like you to experience it this way. And while I'm saying this, my voice is going a little bit because I'm feeling quite emotional from on his behalf, when he is experiencing your reality. So Mary, I hope I could help you with this if you are here.
Yes, that was great. And my health looks pretty good. Is he guiding me through that? I have a few surgeries coming up, and I just want to make sure.
Okay, I feel that your dad is helping you with your physicality, and then I feel that because even myself, I physically needed to move here a little bit. He's helping with the left and the right side, how I'm balancing myself, and then also the next step afterwards, and then also what he's showing me, this cool air above my head, as if I feel it as a peppermint, because once you have that, it will have an impact on your physical body, on your spine, going down from the top down to the bottom of your back, on your spine. That is where he is helping and then bringing you healing,
Okay, great. Oh, excellent. You got that right on. Thank you.
And then, yes, and for some reason we got the peppermint as well. So whether you are using peppermint oil, or on your forehead, that could be something to, something to consider.
To do.
So lovely. So Mary, thank you very much for calling in.
Thank you so much. You helped me so much. Thank you, Suzanne. You have a blessed day.
Bless you as well. So thank you very much for both of my callers. Lovely being here and talking to you. Now, if you are interested in my work, come to my Facebook page, Zsuzsanna Medium, or check out my webpage, zsuzannamedium.com. And I'm going to be here. I'm always here on Tuesdays, 3:30 p.m. EST, 8:30 p.m. GMT, and Wednesday mornings, 7:30 a.m. Australian Eastern Time. So have a blessed and really, really good and strong week going forward, and see you next week. So sending lots of love. Thank you very much. Thanks. Bye. Thank you.